Tell me why it just took me an entire hour for this single bag of items. I'll tell you why. It's because they're essential. And apparently now my Target locks away all essential items. So while you could get like $40 La Roche-Posay or makeup that was sitting out, my $8 body wash was locked away, as was my deodorant and my husband's body wash and his razors and like the basic things that I went to Target to get. Behold, the dystopian nightmare that is my Target now. Look at it. And I, like many other former Target lovers, was planning on perusing the fall items, maybe sniffing a candle or two, maybe buying what I didn't need, but I was literally fighting for my life in that store. I was so desperate to get out of there.
Well, looky here. This chick is finally getting hit with a dose of reality and seeing exactly what's going on in the real world. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. You gotta be subscribed for great content like this, and don't forget to share so we can get it out there. So this is somebody who's on TikTok. I believe it's Dr. Emily Long, and I guess she's a plastic surgeon. She's in the medical profession, but now she's going to browse her local Target and she can see what America is just being completely crumbled, descending into, is just a complete free-for-all where everything's locked up. The shampoo, the hairspray. It's kind of funny. Whenever you see any of these people out on the street and all that, they all look filthy. So they're not using this shampoo. Is there people out there that are selling like Old Spice body wash, like 2 for 1? What are they doing stealing shampoo? Because they sure as hell aren't using it. But she's getting a dose of reality and she can see that everything's locked up, including the laundry soap and all that, and she's just not quite understanding it. But this is what happens. These same dumb policies that you want to line up to vote for, defund the police, no cash bail, letting people out the very same day that they get arrested. Target has had enough. Their stores have been, and this is years of them being just looted, pillaged, completely destroyed. When you see a store like this where all of the windows are completely smashed out, they ruin the display pieces, and that's not on top of the theft, the things that were taken, right? The items, electronics, any of this stuff of value, of them taking liquor, all this stuff, completely rummaged this store. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in repairs that they have to do alone. You think Target's gonna keep on just reeing up and keep banging their head against the wall? That's why you see 9 stores are just completely closing. They've had it. And what is so common about all of these locations? They're all Democrat-ran cities. They have had enough. The policies do not work. And this girl's so oblivious now, she's realizing. And like, man, it takes me an hour to get to everything. They have to unlock everything. That's because you line up to vote for these same policies that do not work. And your city just has descended into chaos. And this is what they want, almost like a Walking Dead type future where anything goes, lawlessness, the police don't show up, the stores get tore up. Eventually, what's going to happen, I talked about this before, is all these companies are going to leave. Say your morning starts off, you go and you get your $9 small coffee from Starbucks, they're going to be closed. Then you want to go stop into Walgreens to get some snacks or whatever, they're going to be closed. Oh, later on after work, you want to run through Target, you got to pick up some shirts or deodorant, whatever, they're closed. That's what's going to happen. There's going to be nowhere to go. These companies, these businesses are fleeing these cities because they've had enough, because there's no accountability. They're just allowed to do whatever the hell they want. Hell, Target is already on pace. I believe it's 1.3 billion with a B billion that they've lost already just in retail theft. Just in crime, just people allowed to steal in TVs, PlayStations, whatever the hell they want. So that was earlier in the year. Imagine where they're at now. They might even top 2 billion. You think Target's going to stay putting up with this BS? They're going to completely flee these cities. And it's people like this that are completely oblivious to what's going on until you realize that everything's locked up. And I mean literally everything. When they're locking up the body wash and toothbrushes now, that's what they're locking up. And you see they got the little zip tie things around the Tide and the other laundry soap. That's when you know that it's at the point of no return. But this is the society that they want until they get a dose of reality and they realize they don't want it.
And that's Bidenomics.
Once they demolish these cities, right, and they vote for all this stuff and kill it, and they can't be there, they can't stand it, they go to another state that actually has law and order, but they vote for the same policies that they fled. So this is how this whole system works. They hate what they voted for, so they leave, and then they vote for the same thing, and they still preach the same way. That's it. These people are brainless. They have no idea. I don't know how some of these people are doctors, plastic surgeon. She must be strictly book smart, because street smart and just being able to see reality for what it really is, she is not educated in that whatsoever. And that's why these things happen. It's a very simple cause and effect. So y'all let me know how you guys feel about this situation. I believe she's based out of Boston. I don't know if that's where she's at during this video with all this stuff locked up, but y'all let me know. Should she just deal with it because this is what these people want? Or do you feel bad for her being in this situation that I'm pretty sure that she lined up to vote for, to have these crazy policies that you see are paying such amazing dividends now? Isn't it such a great life to live like this, right? These people are crazy, and this is what they want for the entire country. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You gotta be subscribed. And don't forget to hit that share button so we can get it out there. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys on the next one.